to the Evolve UK Open 2019. Just behind me here is the track. So the racing is going to start in about 15 minutes. Everyone's just had the intro to the track rules, the numbers have been drawn and who's riding with who. So everyone's just getting their boards prepped, taking them off charge and getting ready to race. A couple of guys just walking the track, working out some tactics. We have 10 minutes till the action begins. I'll take you on a quick run around the track, get a couple of shots of what's going on. We've got Raw Rock here sponsoring, we've got the board basement, Shred Lights, we sent some gear over, some prizes, Monster Energy 2 with a really nice monster truck. Behind me you can just see Aaron just coming up there, walking the track. I'll try and get some interviews with some other guys and let's see how they think they're going to fare. Okay, so it's a few minutes before the race. I'm here with Moja, so a couple of quick words from him. So you rode in Paris and you did extreme well. How are you finding this track here?
Good, yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, won the all-terrain race in Paris, so I feel a bit of pressure to try and win this one.
Yep.
So trying to just ride like I normally ride, because that's when you ride best. And the track's really good. So it's like there's a lot of humps, there's a lot of pumping, and then you've got the banked corners.
Yep.
There's a few really tricky corners in there.
So that's what I was going to ask you about, because there's a lot of champers. So on the humps maybe they might have an advantage, and then I reckon in the corners this is where you're going to shine. How do you feel about putting your board up against the champers on the same track?
Going across some of those humps, I'm not even using the motors.
Okay.
You're just pumping, and that's like quite key. I think the main thing is where your start position is and who gets around the first corner. So that's like 90% of the race.
Yeah.
So if you can get ahead, and because you need to be on the left to get the best, smoothest start run, but then you need to be on the right to get around the corner, and you've got 5 people. So it's like I want to start like second from the inside left, so I can be in the middle. And then if I'm ahead there, I win the race pretty much, because I'll be gone on the flat, and then no one will be able to overtake on the corners. So it's kind of like, if it was time trials, it's a completely different thing, but this is like, there's key moments and you got to do that.
Okay.
And like, e-skates, like, if cars hit each other on a race circuit, they'll bumper around. E-skates, you're obviously like claws, so one connects and done. Completely done.
Yep.
And that's havoc for the whole track, because they'll move out and then they block the whole thing. So that's what I don't want. So it's like, I was thinking of like making some bumpers around the board or something, so if someone hit you, they just bounce off and then they'd be fucked, and you just keep going. It's their fault anyway. Or you could use it to your advantage and knock people out of the way.
So you seem to have your tactics down. How well do you think you're going to do? We've got some really good riders here. I've seen some of the guys come over from France. You've got Aaron here as well.
I mean, I've got like the advantage of I've skated for 18 years and I skate bowls a lot, and this is like a bowl.
Okay.
So main competition is like Aiden, who's mountain boarder, and he's just had an operation, so he's out. Aaron as well.
Yep.
So yeah, there's like, I reckon it's like 5 people I kind of got my eye on, watching a few people's style, and like, okay, they're riding well.
Okay. And finally, what's your predictions? Top 3 places at the end of the day.
Predictions, I'd say like one of the tramp a lot, for sure. Maybe Aaron or the older Dutch guy.
Last year we had Micah de Swan, Samo, and
is
Aaron.
Samo here?
I haven't seen him. He might be.
Yeah, hopefully me as well.
And hopefully you. We'll see. All right, at the end of the day, we'll see. Thanks, dude. Good luck.
Cheers.
On your mark. Set.
last year on the Evolve Open totally kicked my ass. He's a legend, absolutely great rider. So I want to get your, after these qualifiers, you've seen everyone ride, who do you think is going to be top 5 positions?
The guy on the wingboard, what's his
Moja?
Moja is going to be top
Moja.
5.
Yeah.
Tyler definitely top 5. 2 tramper riders probably.
Yeah.
And maybe Samo or me.
Oh, you reckon you're tying with Samo? Yeah. Last year,
yeah,
you guys were so close.
we're usually battling it out, so it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, but.
In third position, and I got to say, this guy has class, this guy has style, and I'm a fan of his street riding skills too. If you haven't seen him ride a street board, you need to see this shit. The man can ride. Mr. Moja Reeves in third place on the street wing. Okay, Rurock helmet, Rurock hat. In second place, man can skate. Man can skate. Tramper boy, Andy Bryan. Bring it on. Bring it up here. In third place, second place, we've got a pack. Sorry. Stu. Rurock. The Tramper, guys, the whole Tramper team, thanks very much. Give it up, turn around, take applause. Nice work. 17 years old, can't drink alcohol, unfortunately, but he can skate like a motherfucker. So bring it up, Mr. Tyler Zahabi, first place for the UK Open 2019. One of the new boards from us, the Stoke Street Board for Evolve Skateboards. A rad trophy. We've got a helmet here from Rurock. We've got a pack from the board basement also. We've also got some goodies from Shred Lights and a few other of our sponsors. Unfortunately, Solcombe can't give him anything, but if you can stand there, show off your works, give him a hand. 2019 UK Open. Guys, I want all three of you up here in front of the DJ. Guys, give them all a big hand. Bring your stuff. Trophies up. I want your trophies up. I want you to stand in front of here. Bit of content. On the count of three, for your UK top three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!